Roses are red, violets are blue. Online dating has worked for some people. Why not you? Hey, I'm Father Mark Mary with Franciscan Friars of the Renewal, and this is Ascension Presents. So, hey friends, here's the thing. I am unabashedly in favor of online dating. Certainly with disclaimers, caveats, which we'll get into. Why am I pro online dating? Because I know a bunch of men and women who have given it a shot and they ended up meeting somebody and they got married and then they have beautiful marriages and beautiful families. A lot of them were quite hesitant about giving it a shot and resistant, but they did it. They did it, and now they're married and now they got kids and all that sort of stuff. It's just real. It's real. Maybe because of some of the circles that I run in, the people who I minister to, it could be the number one pain point that I hear. Father, I'm alone and I'm single, and the thing that I most want in life is to be married and to be a mom or to be a dad and to enter into that vocation. And the pain is so real, and I feel it very deeply. For real, I carry it deeply. And so part of this is just, it kind of is part of why I'm encouraging of people to enter into this space. That desire that you have, I want that desire to be fulfilled. That pain that you feel of the loneliness and you want to, I want that to go away. And so what I want you to do is to do something. Online dating fits under this umbrella, this worldview I have of get after it. Let's put some effort into it. Let's prioritize this and let's make very concrete decisions to set ourselves up for success in meeting somebody and falling in love and all of those things that happen, right? And so it doesn't have to be online dating, but it has to be something. It has to be something. And so, I encourage people to have hobbies, right? Certainly there's a lot of people going out there and they're going to Catholic young adult stuff, and I realize that is not always the place. I realize it's not always it. I know, yeah, I get it. But give it a shot, go into mass, all that sort of stuff. But join, a co-ed volleyball team, a softball team, a soccer team, pick up a hobby, join a book club, a co-ed book club. Smile at people when you're out and you see a single somebody else, hey, or at least make yourself, pursuable, approachable. Or young men, if, pay attention. That's maybe for a different video. But you got to do something, right? And one of the advices that I've given that worked is, hey, you know what? Maybe throw a party. If you're in that space, have an event and host it and invite your friends and tell them to bring friends, right? Have them come over, host the thing. Do something that's going to meet people, right? You got to be meeting people. There's people out there, and I get it, who are at certain ages or states in life where you don't meet a lot of new people, right? It's you're hanging out with the same people here, whatever, in the social group or whatever. There's no suitors there, no potential suitors there, no possible suitors there. It doesn't happen that you just kind of stay in this same group, you pray, and then somehow out of nowhere, God's gonna just send you and deliver you a perfect spouse. You gotta be involved with this. You gotta participate. So part of this is just meeting new people. Again, prioritize it, meet new people. And one way to do this, which has worked, is online dating. Okay, I realize online dating, the places are not all the same. And there's a lot of them, particularly secular ones, which probably should be avoided because the people on those apps are not looking for a righteous, lovely man or woman to give their lives to in, Catholic Match. I've heard great things about. Sacred Spark, I've heard great things about. So these would be the places that I would start. Now, I understand there's going to be resistance for a lot of people. There's a resistance toward, it just doesn't feel romantic. It doesn't feel ideal. It doesn't feel how things were. It's just important for us to stay rooted in reality. To stay rooted in reality and not fantasy. The reality is the world has changed. The dynamics of the world has changed. And how people meet each other, interact, or in part of people's lives in or out, all of that is just different. For a lot of you, you maybe don't know that there's this thing called the World Church Communications Day. And once a year, the Holy Father puts out some sort of statement on church communications. And this has really influenced my activity here in online evangelization, which is a different form of evangelization. Basically what the church says, and this says a lot of things, but basically one of the things is hey, people are online. You can't pretend like people aren't online. And if people are online, if that's where they are, well, the gospel needs to be there. And so many of you who are watching this video who may be resistant to online dating have like really reaped the fruit of men and women, clergy, sisters coming into this space and proclaiming the gospel here. It's something different. It's something less romantic. It's maybe short of the ideal that we kind of grew up with or that it used to be. It's a new thing. But because of this, we got Bible in the ear and we got catechism in the ear and we got all that sort of stuff, right? Because people entered into the space, this is where people are. So like similarly, hey, you know what? Like you don't live in a castle, you know what I'm saying? You live in 2026 and where are people? Well, if they're not in your life, you're not meeting them there. Like they are online. So I just encourage you, like I use the language, I don't want it to be reductive or passive. Like you gotta fish in as many lakes as possible, right? And so here's like a really big lake that has a lot of fish in it. So I really encourage you to take a chance and to be bold and to fish in the online dating lake or pool. I'd encourage you to maybe give it a period of time. To be honest, it's a great Lenten sacrifice, especially if you're resistant towards it. All right, Lord, it's possible that this is the space where I can like meet somebody. I'm gonna follow you into this space where I'm kind of uncomfortable and vulnerable. I once invited somebody to do it for Advent, and in that Advent, they met Mr. Right, and now they're married with a bunch of kids. Or it can be, okay, I'm gonna do it for February, I'm gonna do it for March. All right, St. Joseph, I'm gonna go into this online place here, help me to find Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, okay? Give it a period of time, like you don't have to be like indefinite. And I think that can give us some sort of safety, okay, I'll give it a shot. I'm very okay with, particularly if there's like a kind of a sensitivity of having like a friend involved with this who maybe does like a first round of filtering to keep out any type of attention that would kind of make you sad or uncomfortable. I'm very open to that, being like one step removed. Like, okay, somebody like just looks through it, kind of deletes the stuff again that's not helpful, that like, it's not going to be encouraging, they know it's not going to lead anywhere, and then be like, okay, here's a few, you know, guys or girls that reached out. Check it out. When I'm encouraging people to go into these spaces, I'm like, you know.
I'm dying in your beds many years from now. Would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that?
Their spiritual father in the corner, like, hey, you got this. It's gonna be okay. I'm proud of you.
For one chance, just one chance.
To encourage you to have some friends or some people in your life who can kind of encourage you and support you. Relationships are hard, you know, all that sort of stuff. I get it. And then lastly is this, hey, you know what? Like all of this being said, it's not for everyone. And if it's not for you, particularly because through like your prayer and faith, the way God is like interacted in your life, he like you really feel called to like a different way of like radical surrender and trust and waiting. Like I've seen this before where it's like, hey, I encourage somebody to do this, and they're like, no, this is how God works in my life, so I'm gonna stay in this place where maybe like it's not super like reasonable or evident that someone's gonna come. Like it seems like there's no fish in this lake, but I really know God is calling me to be here and to fish only in this lake and to be dependent here. If that's how God works in your life, okay. For most people, I'd encourage like practically prudence is like, again, fish in as many lakes as possible. But also like if it's just too hard on you, like emotionally, psychologically, it's just too stressful. Okay, all right, don't go there. You don't have to. God knows you, he loves you, he can care for you particularly and uniquely who you are as you are. To all the singles out there looking to meet somebody, I'm encouraging you to make this a priority, to take it serious, to allocate time, resources to it, to feel free to be vulnerable in this space. I think this, again, like you just have to be rooted in reality. This is the world as we live in it. Like I'm pro destigmatizing coming into these spaces to try and meet somebody. Again, why? Because I've seen it work again and again and again. I'm here for you. I'm supporting you. I want you to get married. I want an invitation to your wedding after you do this and this video makes you meet Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, right? I'm probably not gonna be able to make it, but I wanna know about it anyway. Maybe send me a picture, I'll put it in my office. I got one in there from the same type of thing. Like prayerfully, like the Lord be with you. It's a good thing. It's hard, you're brave. Like go for it. And know of my prayers for you, all right? Remember friends, we are pilgrims on this earth. Somos peregrinos poco a poco, little by little. Vamos a llegar, we're gonna make it. God bless you.